Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Enderal. Now, when we left off, we had spoken to a fellow about transferring his soul into a golem, a mechanism of some sort called Horst. And yes, he was rather amusing, and he told us to go and try and find his assistant. Unfortunately, she's lost somewhere, and yes, obviously we're not there. Yes, we are actually on our bounty hunting mission right now. So we are going to be punching the air apparently because we are just that aggressive, and we're now going to be walking through the Undercity. As you can see, I've already gone through the Undercity quite a lot actually, and we are, where are we now? Ah, the old waterworks, of course. Of course, where else would an evildoer be? This is apparently a strangler of some sort, so apparently a criminal that strangles things. So, where am I? Oh, there he is. There he is! Yes! Oh no. Okay, this is not good. I don't want to meditate. No, I don't want to meditate. No, I want to do something else. I want to focus. Yes, there we go. Let's do focus. Oh, what's he doing? He's on the ground! Oh, that was amusing. Did you see that? He was just like, I'm going to roll on the ground. Because that's what I do. Okay, so, I'm going to get my snipe abilities. Boom. Yes, there we go. Okay. And boom. There we go. Okay, so that was easy. Actually, very easy, but there we go. Very nice. Let me take all of that. And oh yes, I must also mention that I still have not found a person to sell at, but it is daytime now, which is good. So we can now walk around a little bit more. And I have not gone into the bank yet. I would very much like to do that on screen, because you never know, there might be an NPC that we could speak to, something along those lines. I don't think there's actually anything here that I can take. All the chests seem empty. I think I may have actually been here before. I think I walked through here before, when I got lost on the way to somewhere, and it seems as though that's it. Oh, Adept Book Lockpicking. Oh, thank you very much. I might need that. Thank you. Yeah, so there we are. We killed the Strangler. And we've done the bounty. Yes, we have done the bounty. So, wait a minute. There seems to be an alternate way to go here. Ah, yes, there's actually a bandit down here, if I recall. If he's respawned. Has he respawned? I don't actually know what the respawn mechanic is like. I think if you just leave it for a little bit, then that will happen. But there seems to actually be a much easier way to get down here through the Noble's Quarter. That would have actually been nice to know. I actually went through the main entrance and I had to go through multiple zones to actually get where I needed to go, which is obviously a bit of a pain, but it's fine. It's fine. Got to see a little bit of the scenery in the Undercity, because who doesn't want to do that? Of course. Who doesn't want to do that? So, apparently we can go down there. Yes, I'm going to give you 10 pennies.
Thank you. That's really generous. May his light guide you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I would very much like to have some light guiding me right now, because, well, in the Undercity it's quite dark. Oh, anyway, let's go to the marketplace, because that's where the bank is. I actually found the bank while I was off screen, because one of you stated that the bank is really easy to find, and I was like, oh, really? I didn't see it. And it's actually really, really easy to find, so that's kind of nice, and hopefully we will be able to see what's going on. I was actually thinking that if we get another bounty mission to go somewhere else, then we're probably not going to do that right now. We'll do that in a future episode. But instead, we're then going to probably talk to Jesper or something. I think that might actually be an idea. So, we did it. There we go. We received 400 experience and a good amount of money, and we're going to search for another bounty quest. Ooh, hello there. Aura Millendance is a rustler who most likely is hiding near the old lighthouse at the Farmer's Coast. She was seen while stealing cattle and sacrificing it on several nights. Attention! Wild magical skills should be expected. There are 250 Enderalian pennies issued for her death. Well, that's nice. That is nice. So, we are going to go to our food. I can now tell that it's actually food due to the icon change. And I'm going to eat a chunk of cheese, because who doesn't like eating a chunk of cheese? There we go. Okay, so here's the bank. This is actually the bank. It looks very, shall we say, not very impressive. Yes, Not very impressive. So I was actually thinking of like this bank with huge golden gates and things like that, and it looks a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. That's Time Lord technology, I tells ya. Yes, apparently. Okay, so there are expert locks here. There's a city guard. There's a quill that I can steal and get killed for, and there's a marketplace door. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna enter here? Is this where I need to go? I suppose. Hello there. Open the cell door. Is this where I have to go for the vaults? Ah, yes, here we go. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I have 2 keys. I have 2 keys. One for 1121 and 2 111. So 1121. That is here, I think. 1, 1. Oh no, this is 1, 2. 112. Why is it 1122? Oh, really? Come on now. This defies all logic. There should be 1121 right there, but apparently we are going to have to try and... Oh, no. No, I can't actually open that one up, unfortunately. Okay, well, at least it's nice to see... Ah, here we go. What is it again? 1121 and 2111. Why are the ones that I have keys for so difficult to find? Ah, there's 2 111, and where is... Whoa, there's one that doesn't... It's just number 2 and number 1. Okay. 1121. Here we go. Ooh, ambrosia! And a coin stack. How much? 13 coins, a silver ingot, and a gold ingot. Ah, well, that's nice. Okay, well, thank you very much for that. I'm going to close the vault door now. There we go. And 2 111. Morning air potion, a massive chest, 10 coins, and the Butcher of Ark Volume 9. Oh, yes, there we go. Volume 9. Excellent. Okay, so, yeah, I am really looking forward to finding all of those. I don't know whether it's going to be possible, but hopefully we'll find them. And this is a massive chest with a rune sword of fire wrath, a rune greatsword, and various other things, as well as malachite ore, frost salts, and a common soul gem. Actually, very nice to see. Oh, I can actually open the vault of this, but it has nothing in it. Well, that's kind of sad. Ah, I see. Okay, so, yeah, you can actually place a couple of things. You can place some money in here, apparently. I'm actually unsure how that is done, but we're going to try and find out how. So, let's... Oh, I'd love to be able to get in there. There are some gold bars and all kinds of things in there. That would be very, very lucrative. But obviously, I think we need expert locks, don't we? We need expert lockpicking or something along those lines, I think. Yes, I think a bunch of you actually told me what was going on there. So, let's see. Who is actually here to serve me? Not you. Is that empty parchment? Steal some coin? Read the empty parchment. Why would I do that? Why would I want to read empty parchment? Who knows? But read earnings? Can I not put money in here? I have a bunch of money, don't I? I have 692. It's not very good, but I suppose it's okay. So, where do I actually go to have a person come down here and serve me? Well, never mind. I'm going to head out into the marketplace instead, because apparently they have not begun work yet, because it is only 6:41. So yeah, they're not working yet, which is kind of a bit of a shame. But we have Jesper right here, and I think it is as good a time as any to speak to him.
Look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know it.
Not really. I'm used to big cities. Are we? Are we used to big cities? I suppose so.
Right, you're from Ostian. I almost forgot.
We always go to...
They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
That is true.
Here, put this on. And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
I didn't tell them that already.
Okay. Chilean garb. And we're going to be following him, apparently. Okay. A fine hat. Oh, very nice.
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with their magic. The journey to the water is what they call it. Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an endurable level, and new arcanists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. But there are other ways to get rid of the fever, and I hope my employer can tell you about them.
Oh, well, that's very interesting. I hope that we can actually learn how to harness it ourselves, because obviously I don't want to die from the fever. I mean, that would be a
Okay,
pretty
almost
bad way
there.
to go, wouldn't it? Okay, so we're almost there, apparently. Ah, this, I think, is probably the way that I went beforehand, and I had a bit of a misunderstanding with some mushrooms being stolen and things like that. So, yes. Probably need to be a little bit careful about stealing mushrooms near to the temple, don't I? It seems like we're almost there. Or it seems like we are.
You do not belong here.
Yes, I do belong here, thank you very much. Okay, so yes, let's have a look here. Follow Jesper to the temple's mages. Can you make your way?
Art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death.
They have some rather nice lines, I have to say. And here we go. Here's the temple where the mushroom incident happened. Let's not remember that, shall we?
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jaspar Delveric, and I work for the Nehrimese mages.
Ah, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marijo de Luna from Ostian, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagister Marigil sent for him. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary. You too, Meister de Luna.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
Oh, Jesper. I was about to call him Jasper for a second there, but he's being quite the scoundrel, isn't he? Dressing us up as some person that owns a perfume shop. That's actually pretty cool, I gotta say. Okay, so let's head on in, shall we? Are we actually... Ah, we're going in! Oh, yes, this is good. This is very good. Let's see the inside, shall we? Here we go. We are here. We're ready to meet Jesper's employer.
That went better than expected.
I'm actually kind of... I'm actually kind of amused that they bought that, but I suppose they don't have any reason to believe otherwise, do they? So, Marijo de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance. That has to be a place, really. That has to be a real place. I'm probably going to make something regarding that myself, because that is just hilarious.
Didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzil Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzil's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me.
Ah, that sounds like a great plan, Jesper. But for now, I'm actually going to be ending this episode off here. Yes, I know, a very short one, but it is sort of a cliffhanger. Terribly sorry about that. Or am I? Am I sorry about that? I do have my slightly evil villain voice on. Ah, okay, yeah, well, anyway. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.